What's up YouTube, it's Dusknoir TCG here and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're going to be revisiting Charizard EX but with a very thick line of Dusknoir. So we have Zach R to thank for that, and a 309 player tournament. Getting first place is nothing to laugh at, so it's going to be fantastic. Charizard back at the top tables. If you guys are excited, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways to support the channel, and I am forever grateful if you would do so. So if you've been living under a rock, we are going to of course try out Charizard again. Burning Darkness slaps more damage depending on how many prize cards the opponent has taken, and Infernal Rain pretty much sets ourselves up. Very good because we can also attack with stuff like the one prize Chiyu, which we will need for those pesky crystals around, so that's a very good card indeed. It's going to be a very thick line, so we have a 4-3 2 line of Dusknoir. Dusknoir with Curse Blast allows you to blow yourself up, give the opponent the prize card, and then slap 30 damage counters wherever you feel like. The good news is the opponent takes prizes, which means we can slap more damage with the Burning Darkness attack. So they have ultimate synergy. No Pidgeot EX in here. I would say, like, is there any other draw Pokemon you might want? No, we're going to be using the Tatsugiri to find supporters. And the good news about attract customers is that we're playing a high amount of supporters that even underneath item lock can get us out of some nasty situations. Jacques to get evolution Pokemon, Professor's Research to draw cards, Iono as usual, and then the Boss's Orders. There's 2 copies of that in here as well. In combination with, of course, 2 copies of Counter Catcher. The main way this game, actually this deck wins games, is because of Arven. You go for Arven turn 1 going second. Because of Tatsugiri, it is possible. And then we can get Precious Trolley going, and then you can get all your Duskulls out as quickly as possible. So that's super awesome. Then go for some TM Evos, go into some Dusclops and Charmeleon, and you're off to the races. So a very aggro deck. And we're going to be testing that out today on the rank ladder. As mentioned, big shout out to, of course, Zach R from the United Kingdom, getting first place in the Regional Championship 6 on Pokemon TCG Live, an online tournament. With that being said, go check out the sponsors. They make the daily content possible. We have DragonShield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. Use the coupon ZAPBLUES5 and get 5% off your order. TC Evolutions for your damage counters and ability tokens. You can get 10% off using that sweet coupon ZAPBLUESTCG. PotownStore.com for your TCG Live code card needs. You can get them with instant email delivery using the same coupon code. Last but not least, cardmarket.com for European players, where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. You can use the referral name ZAPBLUESTCG to help support the channel. With that being said, the opponent will go first, which is fine by us because we really want to just use Arven. And we have Arven in hand already. Also quite the niche bench sitter right here. We cannot go for TM Evo, unfortunately, with this strategy, because we do not come packed with an energy. So in this scenario, we will need to find energies. There's like 9 energies in this 60. So we can technically try and dig for something else, but it's going to be quite interesting for sure to get ourselves going. The opponent is going to be playing a very strange deck. It is going to be Monkey Dory Drillbur. I have no idea what I'm playing against, so your guess is as good as mine. We did test out a lot of decks on the channel. We talked about stuff like the Okidogi, we talked about Crustle, talked about Blizzy, talked about the Electric Miraidon deck. We had talked about like the Ho-Oh Armarouge. So we're testing everything in the Black, Bold, and White Flare meta. And every single time a deck does well, you can bet that we're going to be making videos about them. So it looks to me like we're going to be up against some sort of a Tinglu deck, if I'm being honest. Jet Energies, Energy to the Drillbur? That seems pretty weird. Squawk and Seize as well. Everything going down the drain here. Halucha gone as well. We didn't slap down any Pokemon on the bench, which was very clever by us. There's a Buddy Puff, and also a Stretcher gone. Okay, it's a very strange, wacky build of Ceruledge with... I thought I was up against Tinglu for some specific reason. Okay, let's go. Let's go with this. Let's see what we grab. We have a Research. It will destroy... Research seems bad. Let's see what we can grab with the Attract Customers. We can get an Iono. We have a lot of candies. So we might actually just go for an Arven to get our Precious Trolley combo going. We also have a Defiance Band, which can be worthwhile, I suppose. Because currently with Air Balloon, Air Balloon could also be great if they're not getting an attack of, if they whiff out the retreat options. Let's go with this. We will have double Dusclops, by the way. Precious Trolley, one Charmander, Duskull, Duskull, Duskull. We can get 4 of them out, but that will be a little bit too crazy. Let's get all of these out. Oh, there we go. And yeah, that's it for now. Let's just end the turn. If we just find another Arven, we can technically find Jacques, and Jacques will be doing so much work. You have no idea. I could have gotten like a second Tatsugiri just in case I get knocked out, but I think the opponent needs to like attach and retreat this Monkey Dory, if I'm being honest. I don't know what, if they have like air balloons or stuff. They need to like draw into them at least, and if they don't have anything, there is a world where we blow everything. Yeah, there's the attachment of the turn. So they were stuck with Monkey. I wonder why they attached to the Drill Burr right there. Maybe they thought we're going to be playing a deck that can knock him out on turn 1, which is not the case. Also no Rever Room on board. It's just going to be raw Ceruledge. Ceruledge with extra power because of the Drill Burr, pushing energies in the discard pile. So they're actually at a lot of energies already. Oh, Excadrill EX. Wow, yowza, okay. Okay, I am very, very confused. This Rever Room, actually this Excadrill slaps like 60 damage to the active and 60 damage to one of the opponent's Pokemon that already has damage counter, so that's very, very weird. All of our rare candies are at the bottom of the deck, so that's quite annoying. I could attract customers. Yeah, there's Ceruledge. Next turn they're gonna try and attack us. Also, both Dusclops are on the bottom of the deck. We have an energy, however. Jet Energy can do some stuff. I guess the best plan of action, TM Evo. Is the TM Evo build the best strategy here? Jet Energy can get us out of situations. Maybe so. We can go Arven, go for the TM Evo, get ourselves... Probably gonna go for like counter catcher plays, right? Counter catcher, because I think I can blow up everything at this moment. Maybe I just get a candy proactively. Seems great as well. If I do have I have an additional Arven, so that's great. Also have a Jet Energy with Tatsugiri, so I can try to find Jacques. So this seems like the best plan of action. I'll be equipping this over here. We also can find Jacques proactively as well. I'll put energy here. TM Evo here. Maybe I can find Jacques already. Maybe that can help. We have nothing, so whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna be going for the evolution. And I will go for these two. Let's go. We have Dusclops and Charmeleon. I wonder if they're gonna have Bulbasaur's in hand. 4-card hand. They technically can have Bulbasaur's. This guy can slap 60 and then 60 to one of the bench, which means they can knock out a Duskull if they want to. And then we're gonna have to try and go and focus on the one-shot opportunities because otherwise this will take multiple prizes. They're gonna retreat. And are they gonna go? No, they're not attacking with this because even though like this attacks 60 damage to one of the bench, oh, they have Bulbasaur's. Okay. Whatever. If I have a Jacques, you're done for. So prepare yourself. Let's go. How many energies in the discard pile? That's 9. That's a decent amount. We can boss something up and trap it. This has a 3 retreat cost, might I add. So maybe that can be cool. Just to working my way into bench wipe potentials. Let's see here. Attract customers. Again, nothing. No customers around, unfortunately. This is not good. Definitely not good. I can attract customers again. With a Tatsugiri. Guess I could do that. Yeah, it's not great. But I really need Jacques in order to progress here. Here we go with the Tatsugiri again. Let's go with attract customers. And get a... Where are the Jacques? Where are they? I know I have an access to an Ultra Ball. That could be a case. Ultra Ball and then start swinging. I guess there's no other way to do it. There's no other way to do it than to actually get the Ultra Ball here. Ugh, not exactly what I was looking for. Do have the Defiance Band as well. They have taken... If I blow this up, I can knock him out. That's an option. That is an option. So at this point, 270, I could blow up this guy. Then they have taken 2 prize cards. That's 2 prize cards with an additional 60s to 40, right? Yeah, don't even need this. Don't even need this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for Ultra Ball. Get rid of these. Get myself Charizard. Infernal Rain time, let's go! We got 2 energies. I could get multiple KOs here if I want to. Air Balloon, probably not necessary here. Let's retreat. Put up the Charizard, it's gonna be 210. With the explosion of a Dusclops, I could knock this guy out. So no Monkey Dory business can happen. I wonder if we're gonna be surviving this hit though. Yeah, the opponent can take a prize card, that's fine. And now the Burning Darkness makes quick work of it. We have to set up another Charmander. We still have a bunch of rare candies remaining as well. TM Evo. I was looking for you. Let's see. They promote Excadrill, which is a very strange liability Pokemon in the active position. 60 damage. We have not put any damage. Maybe their hand is just that bad. Night Stretcher. There's like 10 energies. Maybe they don't have an energy. They're attaching a manual energy to the Excadrill for some specific reason. Yeah, I think their situation was that they top decked the Night Stretcher. Okay, Halucha time. They can actually get rid of a Duskull here. Halucha and Excadrill going hand in hand. Yeah, we're gonna blow this guy up again. They're gonna take prize cards. We have the Defiance Band. We can find it. Ooh, Secret Box as well. Yeah, they can damage it. Maybe they can go for a Balsasaurus play so they can like take 2 prize cards here. Oh yeah, that's exactly what they're going for. That's exactly what they're going for. Balsasaurus plays on the Duskull. Okay, they're taking down both Duskulls. A Jamming Tower as well. There's 10 energies in there, by the way. So that's still not enough, right? There's gonna, if we knock the Excadrill out, and this guy can slap 200, which is actually not a part of my problem. Piercing Drill. Ow. How many Balsasaurus in here? 2 Balsasaurus. Interesting. I could Iona them, but then they get more cards. Okay, we currently are trapped in the active position, which is fine. I can go for Air Balloon. Then they can take 2 prize cards again, but then they're knocked out. So that's kind of fine in my opinion. We go with this. We go with that. Please attack me. Let's... Oh yeah, there's the Jamming Tower. Sure, that doesn't matter. We have the Jet Energy, it doesn't matter. Let's go. You thought you had me, but you didn't. Here we go, 270. I could have knocked out Excadrill, but that could have put us in a pressure mode that the opponent... they can just attach Retreat, but that's not going to get enough energies in the discard pile. So I'm not afraid of this Excadrill whatsoever. We have the boss again. So Jet Energy's coming in clutch here, for sure. Yeah, the Jamming Tower, great play to trap our Duskull, definitely with the resistance. They didn't even know if they thought the resistance was a thing that could happen. We're at 2 prize cards. They need like Briar or something to pull it all off here. There's the Ceruledge with 10 energies in the discard pile, which means they're slapping 200 at this point, 260, but there's 2 energies stuck on the Excadrill. So, oh, dig, dig, dig. Can they get enough? There's 2 fighting. I don't think they have more than that, like an additional one. Can they get there? I think they're like 1 or 2 energies short. Earth Vessel. Ah, that's 2 more. Get 2 more. Do they have Ultra Ball? Nah, I don't believe it. 13. Ultra Ball. They have it. They literally have it. They can actually knock us out. And we will have to trap one of these Pokemon here. Like, there's 15 energies. They did burn 4 Jet Energies. Dang. They really, really have it. What is the plan? Yeah, they have like 15 energies in there, which is exactly what they need, but they don't have an energy on their Ceruledge. Do they have a fire energy left? Do they still have a fire? And they just did. That's crazy. I was getting afraid of this deck. I was getting afraid, but looks like the Jet Energy pulled it off for us. Like, they could like drop 15 energies in the discard pile, but they didn't have enough energies. They didn't have a fire energy left, so that's the problem. Well, let's go. That's another dub for Charizard. Charizard is back, and it is easier to deal with item lock than it used to be. With Jacques around, Tatsugiri around, TM Evo around, it feels great. I think this is one of the decks that has the best matchup against Guardy ever. Because not only do you have the type advantage, you're also having TM Evos. And you can blow up all the Curliels and all that. Which is very powerful. I wonder how good this actually is. And they also lost twice. And I want to see against which decks they lost. They lost against some sort of a Frostlass Monkey Dory deck. And up against Goldango. Against Goldango, it makes sense if Goldango has everything. Even though he can blow everything up. If the opponent has more Gimme Ghouls around, then you also sacrifice prizes. Like, if you blow up 2 of these Dusknoirs, you also need the candies, right? And maybe, yeah, with the gusting capabilities of Goldango, it can become a little bit scary. I will lead off with a Duskull. Having Charmander in the bench seems nice. We can TM Evo that, go for an Arven, and then try to find Precious Trolley, right? What is this? Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. Initially, I'd be very afraid of this, but I have the Chiyu. I have the Dusknoirs. And looks like everyone's playing Ceruledge. Is this the same archetype? Is the same opponent? Could it be? But them leading with the Mew EX already makes me think I already won. If I'm seeing a Drill Burr, yeah, it looks like the same opponent to me, right? Whoa. I know the opponent can technically go for that Excadrill play. Hawlucha and Excadrill. Seems funky, but not strong enough. Also with 2 prize liabilities. Currently 2 prize liabilities in play. We're gonna use the Arven. Yo, it is Ho-Ho. It's something else. It is Armarouge box. Okay. I thought I was up against the same opponent. Sajarka, that's everywhere. Double candy. That's huge. Arven. Let's get it going with no Precious Trolley. Let's go. Luckily, we have an energy in hand. And we already have the TM Evo. So I can technically go for... maybe the Defiance Band is also quite good. We have a lot of rare candy that I don't want to get... I don't want to see them get wasted. I could go... Nah. It's gonna have to be... these cards. And then we go for Buddy Poffin. Getting ourselves Charmander Duskull. Let's go. Then another Charmander appears. We give an energy to the Duskull. Go for the TME. Why do I keep getting all these rare candies in hand? Evolution time. These 2. Thank you. Dusclops is here. Charmeleon is... I could have gotten 2 Charmeleon out. I don't know if they... But in this situation, they would need like have Vessel Boss Armarouge, which is... It's too much to pull off. So I think I'm fine with this. There's the Armarouge. There's the research. Okay, we keep our hand, but we have to sacrifice 2 rare candy. It pains me to see this. If they cannot get an attack off or knock me out, we're in a good position. I think they also need Prism Energy and the Cornerstone. There's Golden Flame. How many energies? 2 energies. Do they have the Prism Energy? Please say no. Please say no. Nazball. They're gonna try and tin and go for the restart. That could be a thing. Charizard counter catcher is something we can pull off, I suppose. There's 2 counter catchers in this 60. There's a Pheasantipity as well. A Roaring Moon. Ouch, you. They need to like draw Prism Energy. Otherwise they have to go for an attack that can knock KO us. Legacy Energy. Oh, Earthen Vessel. Do they play some basic energies that are not prism energies? No, they're just fire type energies. Which Pokemon can knock me out? Is it going to be Armarouge? Is it going to be Chiyu? Oh, they can snipe. They can use Phasantipity, but that would be very bad. Yeah, that would be very good, to be honest. If they can snipe 100 damage on the Charmeleon, what can I do? How can I respond? We have 2 candies in hand. If I don't top deck Ultra Ball or Charizard, I'm cooked. Will they see that play? Or will they pass? Attachment of the turn, sniping with Phasantipity is the play here. Opponent, can you see the light? Or will you promote Chiyu as a 1-prize Pokemon? No, they see the play, they see the play. Cool. If I am able... this is not good. Maybe I should have gone... Yeah, but they are leaving all their energies on the Fez, I suppose. No Latias inside as well. Ow! That's nasty. That's a snipe. Yeah, now you see Phasantipity as an attacker. Yeah, how do we commence? We have Jet Energy, which is absolutely doing nothing. Defiance bad. This is bad. Is it like really too rare candy? I don't know. Tatsugiri. We have Dusknoir. Yeah, they're gonna snipe us again. Unless we can prevent that. They can push energies down, they have to retreat. Maybe they have more. If they have Latias, they can instantly retreat. So maybe the best plan of action is to just trap this. Oh no, maybe trap this. Yeah. I don't know if they will have Latias or not. This can actually accelerate to the bench and then push forward. I'm gonna try some. I'm gonna go with this. Slap down another Duskull. I know they can transfer them over, but they need to do that to retreat. But if they cannot transfer it over because we use something like a Curse Blast, we might have some time. Let's focus on these. It's 1 for 1, right? Please, can I get a great prize card here? Precious Trolley or something? Would be great. Precious Trolley. If I were Precious Trolley, where would I put myself? Here? It's a Duskull. Okay. I'm gonna have to put down Tatsugiri. This is not great. We have a Duskull as well. We could technically retreat. Save the Duskull. Go for the Tatsu. Go for the Dusclops. Get ourselves more customers. And we have the Arven, which means I can get a Charizard summoned up. But at what cost? I can still try and go for counter catcher play and blow up. If they have a Nuzball, I'm cooked. If they have an Ultra Ball, I'm cooked. Maybe Latias is priced. 3 ball cards being played already. This is definitely not good. There's a research. I'm gonna get cooked. Yeah, there's Nuzball. I'm cooked. Latias is coming. Phasantipity will snipe again. I will need to find a way. Maybe Latias is priced. 4 prize cards, please? Probably not. Probably not. But I cannot find Night Stretchers. I need like... there's Ho-Oh. That's weird. Latias priced. Nuzball again. They're keeping us in suspense. No, Charcadet. Yeah. Maybe that is the play. Maybe that was the play, because proactively they did not slap down Latias. They went for like everything on the bench except for a Latias. So this was probably the play. And Charizard will survive. For now. Not for much longer, but for now. Because if I go for Charizard right now, they still don't have Latias. Yo, I can still blow up Charcadet. If I go for Jacques, I can blow up the Charcadet and leave it stuck at the active position, but then they can snipe again with their Phasantipity. Ugh, what do we go for? Rare Candy, well, that changes everything. I will go for... Yo, this is insane. I will attract some more customers. Apparently I'm very good at that. Maybe get... What do we have? A Balsasaurus, something we still don't have. Let's get that. I think at this point, without a Charcadet, all of these guys do practically nothing. So I will go for Rare Candy. Charizard. There's only one Charcadet, right? I can blow that up with Dusknoir if I want to. And then focus on Ho-Oh. So that means I win next turn, right? Yeah, because if I blow up this guy, they will have taken 3 prizes, which is more than enough to deal with this. And then I win next turn, unless a Blood Moon comes out of nowhere, which I'd be surprised by. We can also boss it up, but I think the Jacques play is better. Dusclops. Yeah, maybe the boss play would have been better. Because now I have to like sacrifice 2 of them. Even if everything gets knocked out, they cannot deal with a lone Charizard, right? Ugh, I should have gone for boss plays. Just in hindsight. Retreat. Yeah, not exactly the play, is it? Because I have to sacrifice 2. I think I needed to find Stretcher, right? Note to self, take a look what is in your prize cards. But at this point it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Because next turn we win the game regardless. Let's go! Double Dusclops. Get rid of my field as well. No more bench hitters that can get trapped for any specific reason. They can take prizes and we can slap more damage. How cool is that? We can take a prize and then next turn we boss. That's what it... Precious Trolley, you are late to the party. Since I'm gonna be blowing this guy up and I no longer have any rare candy left, I can still go for blowing up. Nah, it doesn't matter. Perhaps just go for 300. I know I'm gonna get Ionoed, which is kind of silly, but whatever. Boom! Ho-Oh gone. Charcadet's gone. They can snipe. I would say Iono and snipe the Tatsugiri is the play. But if they snipe, they're getting knocked out, so they can no longer snipe. You see where we're going with that. Cornerstone can wall. That is true. But we have balls. How many balls do we have? Currently, we're equal in price trade as well. 1 Jet Energy can get us maybe a Balsasaurus. There's still, if I had to call, there's 1 more balls left. Yeah, I had to play that out differently. So I had like more time. Because if a Charcadet pops up now, I will not be able to go after it. I could have gone after it if I went slapped down a Duskull, but I no longer have rare candies. And I really messed that up. Golden Flame. We can Iono as well, I suppose. Iono them to 2 until we find boss. In this scenario, we have boss already in hand, so they need to Iono first. They need to find your Charcadet. Armarouge is in there as well. Double Ultra Ball, but they have access to Mew. How many Ionos in here? 2. Ooh, tricky. That is tricky. Let's imagine the opponent doesn't have... Oh, now the Latias pops off. You can get it from the prizes. Cool. There is the Iono to 2. We know we don't have draw power. In this 60, not even a... Oh, we have the Jet Energy. Well, let's go. Can Tatsugiri pull it off? That is the question. Tons of energies. I'm afraid of a Roaring Moon with the Prism Energy. We have no way to shuffle the deck unless I have, like... Do I have anything that can work here? What can shuffle the deck? Super Rod? Buddy Puffin? Counter Catcher could do the job. Yeah, I'm... It's gonna have to be a Jet. If I find Iono, that's also fine, I suppose. This is not great. Here we go. Tatsugiri! Power! There's a Jacques. That's absolutely doing nothing. Okay, at least we shuffle the deck and get off these. If they have access to a Balsasaurus and a Prism Energy and an Armarouge, they win. How many Balsasaurus in the discard pile? 0. Oh, this is not good. They need 7 cards in hand though. Prism, Boss, Armarouge. 3-card combo. They're waiting. They're hesitant. If I would have slapped that on, would it have made a difference here? Yeah, because then they just take 2 prizes and we are still 1 away. There's the Prism Energy. On the Mew. Armarouge. Where's the boss? Research? There's no boss in their hand! Let's go! If they knock us out, we have Counter Catcher, which is totally hilarious. I wonder if they're gonna knock out Tatsugiri. Tatsugiri can find boss. If they're not knocking out Tatsugiri, we have boss. Iron Hands! The Iron Hands is gonna pull it off. Let's go! Well done, opponent. Well done. Yeah, they literally had like everything. We totally messed that up, I suppose. But if you go after the Armarouges, you're gonna be good. Also, Precious Trolley being prized. You do see the benefits of having a Precious Trolley, right? Oh, this is great. If they didn't have Iron Hands, could have gone for the Counter Catcher. But now, they take it all down with the Ho-Oh Armarouge box deck. We talked about Ho-Oh Armarouge as well, by the way, on the channel. It is a very interesting deck. Definitely because with Prism Energy, you can now have like all sorts of wacky attackers, as you saw there. Roaring Moon, Iron Hands, all of those. We played with that archetype as well. Yeah, but this Zard Dusknoir does have some potential. You cannot afford to make any mistakes though. And Tatsugiri did not find Balsasaurus. Shame on you, Tatsugiri. Okay. Yeah, that prize mapping was kind of strange. I always like went to go for like the Charcadet, so I had only 1 Charizard, and then Pheasantipity ruined my day to snipe my Charmanders time and time again. So I tried my best. Let's go with it again. Go second. TM Evo. And the Precious Trolley. And hopefully it'll be alright. We have Duskull. The thing I don't like about this archetype is that there is not an energy search in there or an earthen vessel, because starting with this without an energy feels pretty bad. I can have TM Evo, but what good is TM Evo when you don't have an energy, right? I have 1 candy at least. Oh, the opponent has 3 Pokemon. What? Okay, Cyndaquil. Looks like we're up against Eaton's Typhlosion. Eaton's Typhlosion is technically a favorable matchup as Charizard comes back with a whole lot of hit points that, Eaton's Typhlosion literally needs all the Eaton's adventures in the discard pile. I have an Arven, but no energy. Such a pain. What will I grab with an Arven? Extra rare candy, just in case. I top deck Jacques. Precious Trolley, get the Tatsu in there. We'll see. Ultra Ball, still not gonna do the job for us. Arven? Yeah, Precious Trolley prized again. Fantastic. Love it. Yeah. With that being said, we can get another candy, but let's just try. We have Precious Trolley at home, right? Precious Trolley at home. Okay. Charmander. Let's get him going. Air balloon here. Retreat. And do I find the Jacques of my dreams? It's a research. I'll take it. And I will end the turn. So, next turn, Candy, Dusknoir, Super Rod, Dusknoir back in. Blow all of these out the water. Maybe we can get there. Unless they are playing Budu to item lock us, then we're in trouble. But knocking out like 3 of these fellas doesn't seem like the biggest issue. Bounded by the journey. I wonder if there's any of them prized. That's 2 in play. 1 in hand, 1 in discard. It's gonna be 3 in play. Now that doesn't spell out good news. Do they have candy? No, they're not even doing anything. That's perfect. Oh, it's time. We can Ultra Ball. Now, first of all, Jacques time. That's not even a Jacques. This is bad. Interesting, right? What is the best plan? Finding a boss, and then... Yeah, finding a boss seems nice. Just get rid of all of these guys. Go with that. It's time. Ultra Ball time. We can boss that. Candy that one. Seems great, right? Ultra Ball. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Find ourselves Charizard. Candy Zard. All aboard on the Zard train. And let's get those energies. This time around I need 3 because I need to actually retreat my Tatsugiri. We're gonna candy Dusknoir. And we're gonna be retreating. I'll let the Cyndaquil be a Cyndaquil. I'll boss up this guy. And now you will see the power here. We're gonna Curse Blast one of the Quilava, and you see the power that Dusknoir has. Psyduck is not printed for the Worlds format, might I add. We are only gonna get Psyduck when Mega Evolution set comes out as a promo card. So stopping Dusknoir pretty hard right now. And we're slapping 210 damage. So both Quilava removed from play. That's crazy. And now the Jacques pops up. Like, why can we not find Jacques when the time's right? I can now like go for Ultra Ball or maybe Jacques. Jacques and attack. Seems great, right? They do have a lot of cards in hand. 2 Eden's Adventure. Going into discard pile straightly. There's 3 of them. Do they have access? Like, I have Ultra Ball in hand. So if I find an Arven, I can find Candy. Pheasantipity, a 2-prize Pokemon. Love to see that. In this 60, also no Briar. Could be an interesting thing, but it's also not searchable like with the means of like a Pidgeot EX. Okay. Pheasantipity. This one ruined our last game, by the way. Like, it sniped too much. What are they gonna do? I would concede. If you don't have anything at this point, there's no way you can win. If I top deck Arven, I can get Dusknoir on board again. Yeah. Oh, the last Eden's Adventure card. Can they find like Quilava Energy? Oh, Typhlosion. Did they find Candy? It's not gonna be enough. Cyndaquil. Yeah, it's just gonna be Eden's Quilava. It's not helping. It's not helping. Let's go. Now we have the Arven. I can knock this guy out if I want to. Would be hilarious, but I'm so far ahead in the price trade. Do I do that? Yeah, why not, right? Blow this guy up, attack this guy. If they then have Candy, we're still screwed though. So maybe playing it safe is better. Yeah, we're gonna be playing it safe. Jacques time. Dusclops and Charmeleon. Playing it safe. I could have gone for like these crazy plays, but this is probably better. Let's go, 210. Because next turn I could win if the Tatsugiri can find boss. We have an Ultra Ball. We have the Jacques here. Jacques can get Dusknoir and Charizard. But we need to find a way to boss up Pheasantipity, right? Like currently they have like 13 cards in the hand, which is kind of insane. I could try to like go for an Iono play, but then this guy still remains. Interesting. This is just a regular Eden's Quilava, so I can like Dusknoir this one, knock this guy out. They're at 290. They need the Brave Bangle, and then they still need the Stadium as well. Incredible. They're at 290. So even Brave Bangle is not enough. They need to find Gravity Mountain. right now. Brave Bangle. Second Victini could work too. A research. Redeemable take. Both Balsasaurus gone? Interesting. And did they draw the one-off stadium card in there? Probably not. That's why Charizard just runs over. Oh, the second Victini? Is it coming? Oh, a Dracloak. Dracloak to find Gravity Mountain. Wouldn't that be a sight? They still can draw into Gravity Mountain or Secret Box. If they have all of that, I'd be very, very surprised. But then they knock us out and they're equal in price trade. Ugh. Dracloak. It's all gonna come down to the good old Dracloak. Recon Directive. It is a slow choice. Does that mean it is not Gravity Mountain? 20 cards left in deck, by the way. So, with 5 prize cards remaining, I think this is gonna be like some sort of this 320. Yowza. This feels bad. This is a feels bad moment. We can just blow this guy up. It's gonna have to be... I can Jock again. But I need to find Balsasaurus. So probably the best plan of action is to go Ultra Ball. I will get rid of these. Get Charizard established. Yeah, Dusknoir is priced. I can get it with a Stretcher if I want to. I'll slap down Energy here. I'll go for the Charizard. That's the second one. 1, 2. Let's go for a Professor's Research. Let's go. Oh, there's the Stretcher. Crazy. Stretcher Dusknoir. Now they're forced to find rare candy. Insane. I'm sorry, you're knocked out. These Quilavas are easy pickings. Yeah, that's pretty much game, right? You'll be at 4 prizes, but can they take 4 prizes in a turn? I doubt it. We take a prize too. And then we knock out Typhlosion, and then we'll need to find like rare candy and all the goodies. Let's go. All the Typhlosion's gone. They need candy, Typhlosion, energy, nothing. There's nothing to do here. What is in there? How many Cyndaquils did we burn so far? All the balls gone as well. If they have like some sort of way to like get one that... If they played Halucha boss... counter catcher Halucha? I don't know. I know they're not playing Halucha, but imagine counter catcher Charizard, Halucha play knockout, Brave Bangle, Gravity Mountain Candy, Eaton's Typhlosion. That would be the only way I lose this game. Gravity Mountain. Oh! Let's go! But their boss orders are gone, right? Yo, the Gravity Mountain. Yeah, true! I keep on forgetting. Keep on forgetting. Here's a Tatsugiri. Yeah, that's funky. Both bosses are gone, so that's nice. They have counter catcher now. They need a lot. Rare candies there. Energy, counter catcher, Brave Bangle. Is that the play? Yo, I totally forgot. Totally forgot about about the Gravity Mount. Maybe I should have gone like played it a little bit safer instead of blowing up my Dusknoir. Then I could have just gone after the Phazantipity with boss. That's why this deck you cannot afford to play like that greedy, right? They need Brave Bangle and Counter Catcher, so they need Arven, right? Interesting. I have not seen a single Arven. We're also ahead in the price, so if I didn't go for Dusknoir play, we would have been equal in price trade. So yeah, I really walked into that one, didn't I? Gravity Mountain. Quite impressive. Can the Tatsugiri prevail? No. Yeah, Tatsugiri prevails. But yeah, this is another learnful experience. That Yo, I think the opponent's like had a Brave Bengal prize or something. There's no way to deal with the Charizard, but there's definitely a lot of things that could have gone wrong here. Like, if you play too greedy, you could technically lose. That's the main thing you want to rate, because you're giving the opponent prize cards. With the Precious Trolley! Precious Trolley, always the last prize card, is it? Whoa, that was close. Close, but learnful. So that's the most important thing on the channel, right? Gravity Mountain. Yeah, I was not even thinking about that. For one brief second, I totally forgot about Gravity Mountain. We're gonna be playing another game, but first, one quick word of one of our sponsors. Level up your game with TC Evolutions. Breathtaking damage counters, special condition tokens, and ability markers. Precision, style, power. Use coupon ZapDosTCG for 10% off, only at TC Evolutions. With this archetype here, I'm very curious to see how it will work. We lead off with a Duskull and a Candy Dusknoir. So at one point, if the opponent only has one Pokemon, Candy Dusknoir can already win us the game. And it looks like the opponent is playing some sort of Armarouge box, if I had to guess. I think so. There is a little Tapic, okay. That's a Emboar box. Is Emboar box really gonna beat Charizard? That is the question, right? Most likely not. Let's focus on, I'll put the Jet Energy here. TM Evo, and now we hope we find some basic Pokemon, otherwise our TM Evo will not do a lot. Okay, Charmanders are here. Charmander Char. And a Tatsugiri for later as well. Here we go. Duskull will evolve these guys, and I hope there's at least, there's not even a Charmeleon in there. Yeah, it's gonna have to be all classic rare candy, I suppose. Yeah. If they evolve into Emboar here, we're already done for. It does not seem good. I am not gonna lie. What is even drawing into Charmeleon? There's one Charmeleon prize. Not good. This hand is really bad. We're gonna have to like attach or treat, but at one point alone Charizard can do it, but they have Reshiram EX as well, so Arven Rare Candy. And then this guy is gonna Heat Blast their way to victory. We don't play Phazantipity, but we are playing Tatsugiri. Maybe they're playing Prism Energy and Iron Hands. Imagine. They get rid of so many buddies. Don't they need buddy Poffins? Room? What are they looking for? They can draw power, so Ionos will not do much. This also is not Dusknoirable. That's not even a word, but yeah. Do they have an Iono in hand? Are they afraid to play it? Now they played Arven, right? Rumbling Engine? Oh, they are playing Lightning Energies. Okay, cool. Iron Hands on this guy will be huge. Reshiram. I guess the Arven was not enough, right? I guess we're having an additional turn. Let's go! If I have candy, this guy is getting out of here. Jacques. We have Charmeleon. The Jacques could allow us to get Dusclops. This one is prized though, so it will have to be the retreat here. Let's go! Attracting customers. Yeah, I'll focus on offense is the best defense, right? Is it? Let's go get rid of that. Things should be smooth sailing from there on out. Let's go, Arven time. Rare Candy and Defiance Band. So let's go. Here we go, Rare Candy Dusknoir. It's gonna be 1 for 1. And now with the Defiance Band, we can do a lot of crazy stuff. So Curse Blast. Blowing ourselves up. That's the main heart and soul of the deck. It's gonna be the Tapic. When Tapic is removed from play, maybe we can find another Charmeleon. I know there was one prize, so let's take one. Let's do this. It is, I know, an Iono for next turn, also pretty sufficient. I'll attach here. I'll get the Defiance Band right here. And we are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. The Defiance Band is there, so if they knock out the Tatsugiri with some weird way, we can do something about this. Can already go into Charizard. But we don't have balls, so maybe the Defiance Band should have not been proactively equipped. Maybe. Duskull can also finish the job later. I honor them to a two Tapics are better than one, right? Note to self, this Reshiram is already slapping 180, so that's kind of scary. I need to establish... I can go for Jacques, but that's only gonna get Charizard out the deck, and that's not exactly what we need. We need to establish some more Duskulls as well. A heavy balloon. Is that a heavy balloon? A big air balloon. Okay, no attack. We have Stretcher, that's great. Could get the Duskull back. Time for the Duskull to return to the scene. Duskull is back. Track customers. Get the Charizard out. Proactively attack. Proactively attack. Because nothing else. This slaps 260 is not going to be doing too much, right? I could attract customers first. There's a balls for next turn, so that's great. Jacques time. This and this. I could also get like double Zard. How many energies do we have? For only 4 energies. And I need to like waste 2 on this. And I only have 2 more left. Sure. It's gonna be Zard. Charizard time. 2 energies. There's 2 more remaining. It's fine. But you can also put it on the Tatsugiri and then retreat it. That's how powerful Charizard its ability is. Let's retreat. Go with the Zard and attack. We're only slapping 210. I'm fine with this because I can blow. This already has an air balloon, so no Bravery Charm can work on this guy. We can use the Dusclops to finish him off, and we're all good to go. Unless the Iron Hands now has balls. We're equal in price trade, by the way, so... Oh, there's rare candy. No balls coming. That means I can take a 4 price turn, right? I can go after the Emboar. Emboar can now freely accelerate energies where it pleases. No Iron Bundle and all. A very unique deck, I'm not gonna lie. Seems cool. Drop power with Rev of Room. Iron Hand for 2 prizes. We definitely need to find our Charmeleon at one point. Otherwise, we can also rely on rare candies. Dusclops takes this down. Another Pokemon shows up. I knock that out. Go to Charmeleon and then I hopefully win the game. They're going and giving us a Tapic. I can actually knock if I have like... Nah, it's fine. It is fine. We still have Bulbasaur, so what I can do is like Dusclops into Gouging Fire. See how that goes. There's an Ultra Ball as well. Yeah, the best plan of action here is to just blow this guy out the water. Let's go! We will take prizes. Hopefully Charmeleon is one of them. I can balls Emboar if I want to. I will get Iono to like a low hand size if I knock out a 2-price Pokemon currently. Okay, rare candy and Charmeleon. Well, in that case, that makes my life easier. Go with that. Charizard. Candy Charizard. One, two. We have the boss in hand, so I can knock this 1-price Pokemon out and then hope I can find another boss. This guy is only slapping 330, but it's definitely going to be slapping 330. What am I saying? Maybe I save my boss. I only have 1 card in hand, but are they going to have Iono? How many Ionos did they play? 0. Ugh. Knock out Emboar. See where that brings us? And they need to force themselves another... it's so silly. Whatever the case is, I just boss a 2-prizer, right? The opponent has taken 2 prizes. Which means we are slapping 240. Let's go with that. Knocking out this guy. Then they need to find the Stretcher again. And anything that knocks us out, we can knock out back. So, seems game, right? Any Pokemon that has a ton of hit points? Yeah, they already burned the stretcher, so maybe they cannot find Reshiram back. 2 Zards, 1 Tatsugiri. Is there anything that has more than 240 HP? Are they playing Bravery Charm? Reshiram again. Funny fact is like this Emboar now has free retreat. So it works perfectly with that. Levincia to find the lightning energy. They can like arm press. But it's not gonna do anything. They cannot attack. We have 1 prize to take. They can like boss this, but then Tatsugiri can find a supporter. And once Tatsugiri finds a supporter, we can find Stretcher with Arven, and then we win. Oh no, we've already burned our 1 Stretcher. Dang, we still have Super Rod, I suppose. Iono to 1. What do we get? TM Evo. They can like counter catcher something. What can they do? Tatsugiri can find a supporter. So this is a checkmate scenario. I don't even know. Maybe they're playing Cornerstone and I need to, and I'm forced to find boss, I suppose. Yeah, they're gonna showcase Reshiram slapping what? 380 damage. Yeah. This is checkmate even with a Bravery Charm. Emboar goes away. So now you also see a little bit of Emboar in action. And that early Dusknoir really saved us the game. You see the power of Dusknoir taking care of these bench hitters that help out decks like this. 1 prize to go. There's Fazandipio. What are they doing? Charizard knocks everything out. Literally everything. Unless they have a Bravery Charm. But then they're not taking a knockout. If they don't take a knockout, it's not helping. Props for the opponent for still showcasing Reshiram Emboar. Even though I still think it's a mid-tier deck. Definitely if you're getting like item locked or devolved with TM Devo and Monkey Dory shenanigans. Blazing Burst for 380 damage. That's insane. Yeah, they take 2 prizes and then the Zard easily takes down the Reshiram. Trolley in the late game. Imagine. Trolley is very good if you're able to summon a bunch of ghosts. With, yeah, getting all the Duskulls out of deck. Then it feels way better. This still worked out though. Also go check out dragonshield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes so you can get 5% off using the coupon ZapDose5. You can use the coupon ZapDoseTCG over at PotownStore.com to get 5% off on TCG Live code card needs, and also cardmarket.com, where if you're a European player, you can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. You can use the referral name ZapDoseTCG to help support the channel. Thank you all very much for watching today's Charizard upload. I'll be back tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG content. Which decks you want to see up next, let me know down below in the comment section. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.